really happy with what this team did tonight. Kind of set a new standard for ourselves. Every part of the game was working, pitching, defense, offense. Got to get in some freshmen, get some people some opportunities. So it's all around just a very clean. Very proud of this group. Did a good job.
Well, Patty, with Jordy's situation, your pitching is outstanding today. Talk about your situation there and how well you pitched today, what it means for the future of the
and this young lady, Nicole May, has had the experience, and she carried us a lot last year. So we feel very confident with her, and she's leading this pitching staff. Hope is new to this big environment, these big games, and this pitching staff does a really good job working together, rooting for each other, learning together. They both Hope and Nicole, just the combo of the two of them was just really smothering tonight.
Nicole, how did it feel for you to be back out there postseason?
I feel like postseason is obviously a little bit different, so I felt more confident. We worked a lot this week and made me more comfortable and feeling more in control, so I felt that tonight.
Did you campaign to Patty to go back out there and close out the fifth?
Huh?
Did you campaign to coach to go back out there and close out the fifth?
Jada, I saw a tweet during the game. Someone said, should Jada have to pay rent for how many times she's getting on base? But in all seriousness, how much do you like setting the table for this offense?
I just think for me, my role is just to get on base because I got this girl right behind me when I got to lead off, and just doing whatever I can, just get on base. That's my job.
Jocelyn, you guys had a home run derby there in the fourth inning. Just what was it like seeing everybody getting going there?
I thought it was really good. The offense was just doing what we do best and just controlling the strike zone and trying to hit the ball hard. And it was definitely the highlight of my night to see TC hit a home run. So I teared up when she hit it. So it was nice.
Just those moments in particular when, a freshman, you had a lot of freshmen in the game, to see that kind of effort tonight for you, Jocelyn, just to kind of expound on that a little bit. I know you've had a hand in helping mentor some of those younger hitters. To see that kind of rewarded tonight in a postseason game, what was that like?
Yeah, I just know that these freshmen are continuing to get better every day. They might not get those opportunities, but whenever they do, especially in postseason, it's one that they'll remember forever. And for them just to take full advantage of it like they did was great to see, and it just goes to show that we can put anyone in at any time and they'll get the job done.
For a lot of those younger players that might not get in as often, is it kind of a when they finally do come up, they're gonna pick up, I guess, where you all are kind of taking the program?
Oh yeah, for sure. I just think watching the young ones do what they did tonight, the future of the Sooner softball program is in really good hands, and I know that they're gonna continue to follow in the super seniors' footsteps and so on and so forth. But yeah, it was really good to see them do their thing.
Correct. Coach, last Saturday you talked about you thought the team's approach was trying to be a little too heroic there at a point in the game. Did you like the approach a lot better tonight?
100%. Yeah. I mean, you saw. I think it was the second. We had a little talk after the second inning because we had 3 flyouts, consecutive flyouts, which amounted to nothing, and that you can't have in postseason. So we talked about really learning from what's happening in front of you. And then you saw Lindsay Elam hit one down the line hard. Janet Johns hit a hard ground ball through. The lefties are slapping, chopping things in the air, and everything changed. And they respond. Teams that can respond on a dime are teams you can win with, and this team knows how to do that. So we didn't want to depend on the long ball. We got 4 tonight, which is great. But I loved what Jada, Slap and Run, and Neener, and all these guys were really doing a good job hitting balls through the infield, and that's important for us.
How important was it game 1 to get that immediate kind of feedback?
Yeah. The dugout was on fire. I think this was the most top to bottom engaged that I had seen them in a long time. And for example, I pointed out to the team after the game, Alyssa Burrito had a not so great first at bat, really great, educated, second at bat, and then I took her out, and that girl was on fire just for I think she TC or somebody was hitting for her, and she's just, I mean, it felt very team oriented tonight. Not, oh, look at what I did, you know, it was very team oriented, top to bottom. These guys were fired up. When TC hit the home run, I mean, you would have thought that we just won a big time championship. I mean, they were, and these freshmen, they work hard, and they came in here knowing that they had to beat out some All-Americans, and it's hard. So what do? You just keep fighting, you keep practicing hard and waiting for these opportunities, and it was fun to watch, and I think it gave a boost to this team entirely, and I'm really excited about what it's taking us into tomorrow.
Coach, winning by 2 touchdowns, throwing a hitter, pretty satisfying. What are you most satisfied about between hitting and pitching?
I felt it was in them. I think I was most satisfied with the camaraderie of the team in the dugout. And then that is what we need. The dugout needs to be so engaged, and we talked about fighting for every pitch. And I felt that they were engaged in every at-bat, in every pitch going forward.
Yeah, Patty, sending Jocelyn to score Jada in the first inning, was that just something you wanted to do, something you wanted to work on? Because it did take a run off the board as it turned out. And I also want to ask, might you have cut Nicole in if she did not walk a batter? Can you take her out of the
Which
perfect
one do you want to
game?
go? No, well, okay. Now, wait. Okay. I wanted to send Jossie because we have a play set for that, and I just wanted to test their catcher early and see what she looked like. And it's rare that you see lefty catchers. She threw the ball well, and Jossie did exactly what she was supposed to do. If you're going to get caught, create a run to score, and she did exactly that. So Nicole May, I don't know that answer, but our goal going in was to make sure that our pitchers got an opportunity on the mound tonight, and that everybody, as much as we could put everybody in so they say that we had the experience on the field and we know what to expect, and that was really important for us.
2 more, James.
Patty, you've always talked about throughout the years getting your young players in, what it means for the future when they get a chance in the future. So when we watched Coleman do what she did in Corn out, what was going through your head? I'm just curious.
I was just very prideful. I think this team was as well, because we're at practice every day, and freshmen sometimes get treated like freshmen, and they take it, and they bring out the equipment every day, and they pack it up every day, and they drag coolers when we're on the road, and they do all that dirty work, and at least I don't hear them complain. Maybe, I don't know, but they do it. They still do it, and they're just waiting. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. So when it finally came, I don't know, it's a big celebration for this group. We appreciate that very much, and the hard work they put into practice.
Nicole, Coach talked about you being seasoned in the circle from last year. Just how much do you relish going into the postseason, being the pitcher on the staff right now that's kind of been through it is leading the way a little bit as a sophomore?
I feel like it's good to have that experience going into postseason. Like you said, like I've been in some of those situations. I think it's also important to share that with the rest of the staff. I think I just think it's good for everyone to have kind of an idea of what it's going to be like